The fact that I'm here immediately is so embarrassing. Not even. Not even. Riptide was here the whole time. The Cav Machinekin arc. That was good. Hopefully Kiora's here to hear me relish in that joke. That's pretty good. What's up, gamers? Guys, I may have something wrong with my mouth, and my mouth hurts. Where I got my wisdom teeth removed a couple of years ago, um, it hurts in that area. I don't know what happened. So we're gonna see. Anyways, this is gonna be a low court stream. I was here the entire, or was it the whole time or the entire time? I can't remember what he says. I'm gonna trust that it's the whole time. I've been here the whole time. Phantom pain? Wow, I'm not even sure. So I had like a weird eggs Benedict, a freaky eggs Benedict, if you will, yesterday, and that's when it started hurting. So I think it's the freaky eggs Benedict. Could be phantom pain. That's interesting. I'm not sure if a phantom pain can happen for that. I haven't even considered that. That's crazy. How are you doing, Bird? How are you doing, Riptide? Guys, today's been, while you guys write about how your day is going, I'm going to rant selfishly about my day. Bit high court. There's just been a lot of stuff going on, a lot of chores, a lot of things happening, dealing with my family members. I think we all know how that, the joys of dealing with family members right now. And I want today to just be a chill, low court stream, court lowering. We're gonna hang out. Sort of sad that art fight is over. Yeah, I'm half and half. Oh wait, guys, here. Before we actually start warm up today, should we look through people's art fight and just have a little bit of fun? Let's do that. I think that'll be fun. I was hungover, but now I'm good. Hey, there we go. Here, let's look through some art fight and just reminisce. I was attacked technically twice today, but one I guess didn't come in as an attack. Or I'm not sure. But let's look at some art fight. I think how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna have one tab with my art fight open and one tab where I put images. So you don't see the other people that I follow because there's a lot of naked people in those. So it was Toast here? Hola buddy, hi Toast, how's it going? You got 40 attacks. Holy moly. Hello everybody. We just got started. I just realized. Here, let me get set up so we can look at some people's art fight and have some fun there. Okay. You guys are just gonna see my empty. I think that'll work. All right, give me a quick second, everybody. I'm like, why am I so blue? I'm the most blue streamer ever. Here, are we here? Yay! Hi guys. Okay. I'm so blue. It's kind of crazy. Let's look at some art fight stuff. We're gonna look at Bear's recent attacks. We're gonna look at everybody's. Let me click on my subscriptions. Subscriptions, yay! Oh my god, you are so blue. That was green. Not good things would happen. Aquarbus. We have some pizza. We'll look at pizza. You guys don't know pizza too well. I know pizza, and pizza's pretty epic. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. Runezilla's pretty epic. Artie attacked me. I got 2 attacks at the very end. I'm very thankful. Canoe attacked. Holy guys, there was a canoe attack. That one's rare. That one's good. We love to see that. I'm queuing all these up so we could just like run through them really fast. Sparrow Sky, we'll look at some of that. Sparrow Sky's kind of goated. Where's Bears? Bear did some fun stuff recently. There we go. There's the bear attacks. Artie. We're gonna get some Duek in here maybe. Look at Puras's latest one. Some more Sparrow Sky. So we're running all of these up right now. Can I show that on here? I can't show that on here. 2 attacks right in the last 30 minutes. Jizma, how's it going? Yo, wait, Al Noodle kind of like just freaking went crazy style with it. Yo, wait, I love that. I can't show you it. Sadly, sorry guys. Some Riptide art. Here we go. This guy always, okay, yep. More canoe art. Moomin, someone did a Moomin character. Yo. Did another animated attack. Heck yeah. Let's look at some Daseins. Okay, I think this is a big swath. So we're just going to kind of run through these guys, okay? I have to do 3 attacks in one day, which was painful. Holy moly. Here we go. This is by Canoe on Aquarbus. Look at this little poster. I love this one a ton. This is different from Canoe's typical style, and I think Canoe absolutely destroyed this one. Look at that. This is Dasein. You guys don't know Dasein that much, but amazing artist. Really love this sketchier look. I love the grain. I'm a huge fan of what's it called? Noise. Adding noise. Yo, how's it going, Monk? Crazy's perspective indeed. We have some Riptide. Oh my god, Riptide. This is next level. Holy moly, guys. And I thought I tried to color things. Look at that. What about it? That's pretty damn good. 63. Let's toss 4 more points. We all like it so much. Let's toss 4 more points over. Here's some Sparrow Sky. Sparrow Sky's very talented friend of the Frog Pond. Some 2 Sparrow Skies for you guys. Look at that. I'm not giving you much time to look at these. My apologies. I love it a lot. I love their colors. I especially love this one in the water. That like little grid pattern we have in the water. Pretty darn good. Here, okay guys, get hyped. You know them. You love them. TS Block and Bear Mug. Bear Mug attacking TS Block. Holy moly. This is a Bear messaged me and she was like, I need to find the artist that TS Block loves a ton because of this iridescent thing. The little chud hat, I love this. Bear did an amazing job here. Got this one done very fast, too. Pretty freaking epic. This is another one that Bear attacked on. Arshan Cat. Look at that. Look at that light, too. That's pretty damn impressive. Is that a cat yelling? I don't know what's going on back there. Now we're going into some arty art. This is Pure Ass by Artie Gob. I love it. I love everyone's interpretation of the Hornet. I love it a lot. I just love the design of the character. I need to draw that guy some more. We have a Duek's drawing. We love Duek. I think this was Duek's final one. Lots of characters. Duek is always very bold. Just dropping by the headache. I will watch the VOD to check out the rest of these. Of course. Thank you for stopping by, and please feel better. Here's Pure Asses. We already talked about this yesterday, but holy god, guys. Like, what is this? This is insane. I especially love the light on the tail here, but the powder kicking up, the energy, the background, the texture down here, everything here is so freaking great. I haven't seen this one. Okay, Sparrow Sky. Pretty damn good. This is a Canoe and a bunch of others. Character Canoe, Duek. And I've seen this character around. This is Tom. Who owns Tom? Oh, Sasa. Okay, yes. I do know this individual. I wonder who made that drawing. Yeah, we're going through a bunch of art fight stuff right now, PRS. Welcome. I hope you are well. Let's see who else. I opened up Artie's profile on accident. Here we go. Here's some Canoe. We love to see Canoe art. Heck yes. Always so much emotion and so much happening in Canoe's art. We love to see it. This one. Now we're getting to the last ones. These are attacks on me at the very end. This is by Aquarbus. Let's zoom in a little bit. We've never seen them in the same room. it's switching between them. I love this so much. I'm always interested in to see how other people draw me because, you know, you exaggerate features you think are important. So like, there's my forehead, right? And that's pretty, it's pretty good. We have a drawing by Pizza, the amazing Pizza. This is a reference to a game cover, which I think is awesome. We love Pizza. Pizza's awesome. And then last but not least, I was so happy to see this one as well. Let's get this in there. Artie's final attack, Gravel's Brunch Time. One of the few attacks to do multiple Gravels. I love saying multiple Gravels. These Gravels are dressed up in the outfits of Aquarbus's character and Pizza's character. So it's like a homage to other Frog Ponders there. There we go. But this one made me really happy. This is actually the second attack that Gravel has appeared in Cassidy's cafe. Not Cassidy's specifically, but the cafe that Cassidy works at. So extremely in love with all of these. What an art fight, guys! That truly was an art fight. Okay, let's head over here. Get some warm up ready. But it was. I'm so thankful. I'm so sad I didn't get more attacks out, but I did hit my goal. Right, I hit my goal of getting my attacks out. At least 4, and I did 5, I think. So like, how can I complain? Technically 6 with my attack on, or my drawing for Malkav, but yeah. that Malkav said, "Don't attack me with it because I don't want to revenge you," and I was like, "You don't have to revenge me in the first place," but I totally get it. I love drawing Tyler, by the way. That was like a really fun drawing for those who see it in the Discord. That was the first time in a long time I've drawn a human. The first time I think I've ever drawn a human, I'm like, I like this, right? I was like, I should draw this more. So a complete win in that regard. Please show yours. My attacks. Oh, I'm really proud of this one. Riptide. Here, we could. I just did 8 attacks since my time was wasted for 3 weeks, which I wasn't able to finish. Hey, only 8. You've nearly doubled mine, so we're rocking here. It's making me log in. Ow! Yo, Querbus, we just went through everybody's art fight. Thank you very much for your attack today. I loved it. That's really good. Let's see. Interesting. I do like this, even if it was a rush. I would like to open link Twitch. Yo, holy crap! You're insane! You're insane! Oh wait, Juice. Sorry, I was looking at this. I was like, I can't show this one on stream. The Axel one. I probably could. Oh my gosh. And the I saw both of these. I just forgot you were Juice. My bad. These are so great. You're freaking crazy with it. I love the highlights. What about it? I was sweating trying to get it done, and you did. And I love the edit. Aquarius made an edit to it, where it's like has the Dexter song in the background. It was really good. Anyways, guys, let's get warmed up. Today, once again, it's a reminder. Low court. McDonald's pissed me off today. I ordered McDonald's. Okay, that's not the only thing that was spiking my court, all right? But like, they fucked up my order really bad. Amongst, chores and things to do this week, car repairs, freaking job applications, working on the website, blah, blah, blah. Guys, let's just chill and draw. What's so wrong with that? So let's get started. If I could find out how to start the timer. There we go, okay. We're going to do a fine liner warm-up today. We may do stacking boxes. However, I would like to do it with brush pens, so we may change it up. I just want to keep working on my ellipses a little bit. We could actually do, now draw Art Boy. Go make Art Boy. Put the boxes in the bag. But overall, it's been a good day. It's just a lot of craziness. So for all of our European friends, you can show it if you want to have the Imager link in the comment. Oh, the video? Sure. I showed the GIF on the stream, and I'm gonna have to sadly dance around that by saying no, because I don't want to get the audio set up. I hate setting up audio so much. Wait, no, it would work. Okay, let's see if this works. Actually, no. After warm-up. One thing at a time. But I do love the edit a lot. I looked at the first lesson of Drawbox and got scared today. Not even. Vince9? I almost said Vince Vine, my apologies. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, Corvus, we'll watch the video during BRB. I think it'll be really fun to pull up. My only video attack, and I think I gotta say that one's pretty damn good. Should have ghosted more. All of our European friends in our Discord, for the BLT Media Club, if you're interested in joining us for movies, I'm gonna send out a link, and you just put what times work for you this week, and then we'll pick a time that works for everybody. I think it's probably gonna be 12 p.m. Central Time, so 2 hours in the past, because we're streaming at 2 p.m. right now, so 2 hours in the past wherever you are. I think that will probably work for most people, and we can get it done before stream or something like that. And for most of our European and American friends, that's near lunch and dinner. So, yeah. And don't get scared by Drawbox. Don't let PRS scare you. However, I will say, likely you're obviously very talented, right? You're very skilled. You've worked hard. You've spent many years drawing. And in my opinion, from the work I've seen, you probably don't need too much of Drawbox, right? But there's always things to gain, right? And never feel afraid to just be like, hey, I've gotten all I've wanted. 12 p.m. my time. Yeah, that's the plan. But I'm going to send out a link to anybody so you can just put the times in. It's like a little graph, and you just fill out what works for you, and then boom, right? But never be scared to be like, I've gotten all I want out of Drawbox. I'm done, right? Because sometimes people go up to lesson 1 and 2 and they're like, hey, that's all I need. Some people go to lesson 5 and say, hey, that's all I need, right? Then some people are psychotic like me, or Canoe, who go through the entire thing. All I need is that yellow-green name, I know, right? I actually think it's going to help me improve where I feel weakest. I really struggle with moving things around in 3D space. Huge. So yeah, honestly, like, in my opinion, lesson 4 and lesson 5 is so good for that. Lesson 6 and lesson 7, I wouldn't necessarily say so, right? But seeing my name on the top right of the screen, PRS, we're going to get there. We're going to get there, and this could be freaking epic. 6, 7? Wait a second, guys. But in between lesson 6 and 7, there is the 25 wheel challenge, which I'm not looking forward to. Or ellipses, bro. Like, can I not draw an ellipse? Jesus. Let's get our penmanship together. Come on, Cav. I love smearing ink. It's my favorite hobby. Also, looking at construction is scary, but it'll help, right? A mighty fine kebab. You know what? Let's turn the. I was gonna say let's turn these into 3D forms, and it becomes like, this is actually how I've conceptualized bug constructions. In lesson 4, right? You're drawing a lot of insects. This will be a fun little exercise. So the way I thought about it, right? Oftentimes the insects aren't too gestural, so you can put all of their forms like the cranium, the thorax, and the cephalothorax, or not the abdomen. On a line traveling through space, and then that was a really bad flat line, but you guys get the gist. And you have a bug, and you can do all the intersection stuff. Bear, how's it going? Bear, do you have a toy house for no particular reason? Interesting. Convince my friend who's just starting art to do it with me, so that's helpful. Yes. Do it scared, yeah. I like that. That's the philosophy. Also, Drawbox Talk. I've been on the fence with doing lesson 2 casually. The organic form thing is for me. The textures are the organic forms. More a place where you can keep character references. Ah. The likely a bird's friend, and bear drawbox union is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. That's like some freaking crazy artists getting together. You guys are gonna art mog me. What the hell? No, I'm kidding. Hell yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Let's do some stacking boxes. Because yeah, textures when you draw through stuff. I see. Textures, honestly, I hated, and I still kind of hate. And like, maybe I'm projecting. Maybe I'm imagining, like, I'm putting myself in your guys' shoes, and I was like, Kavel, you have to do textures again. And I'm like, fuck, don't do it. No. And I'm telling you guys, don't do it. I'm trying to like warn you, just like be careful. But like, no. I feel like that'd benefit me. Um, I can't personally speak to you because I feel like you're freaking insane, and I'm also not you. But I gained a lot from it, right? What is useful to me? I would say, honestly, Bear, organic forms and then lesson 3 or lesson 4. Organic forms, lesson 4 and lesson 5. Like that shit's kind of crazy helpful. That's where I saw my biggest benefit with the organic form is trying to draw a thing that exists in front of me to a certain degree of fidelity. Only using like a set amount of the primitives that we're given, right? Let's do boxes. Guys, I almost had a little quartz spike right there. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do boxes, and that's difficult. But then I was like, wait, I'm a pin. I'm also a bird. And pins and birds don't concern themselves with the difficulty of a drawing. The toy house bird. I read that as toy house bird. Because Bear, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you're perfectly capable. Like, the organic form assignment is like done in like less than a week, like less than a day or two with you. I feel like you just need to do the exercise, if that makes sense. Fine if you have more receipts that you haven't posted on our fight. New Bear OC drop. I'm not gonna lie, guys, like, after art fight, Luca's getting a complete do-over. The Luca that you know today will not be the Luca that you see in the future. Things gotta change with that guy. And I'm working on the 2 other characters that I mentioned a bit ago. And simplify their designs for sure. That one little doodle you did of Meryl in the like pose. I love the face shape that you used for her there. It felt like a union of your existing style and like styles that I've seen you draw, and just like, you know, Silva and the way you've been kind of drawing Silva, if that makes sense. The one where she's like propped up on her leg, right? Kind of like leaning on her own leg, I think. Was in the figure drawing channel. Bird nest, figure drawing. Sorry, I looked at the maybe it was an art no feet, no critique. Art no critique. Yes, 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 yes. The one posted on the 26th. I'll reply to this with a period so you can easily find it. I wanted to include other characters I had maybe next year. Heck yeah. Guys, for me personally, art fight is not over. Art fight has taught me I can literally draw whoever I want any part of the time, as long as, you know, the OG artist is cool with it. So like, I'm not. I mean, it's weird because like last night was the first time in a while I was like, I'm just gonna fucking sketch something and I'm gonna have fun with it, and boom, I did, right, and I had some fun. So now I can just kind of draw whoever I want. It broke my fear of drawing other people's characters. I feel like the only person I was comfortable drawing beforehand was Bear's characters, and even then, I hated every fig drawing I made because I was like so nervous. Interesting, 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 interesting. Oh, I see an error. I should have worried myself with this VP because it's already established, and I think we broke the 90-degree rule. Oopsies. Kavel's a chud. Also excited to not feel like I'm rushing through attacks just to get them done. I know, right? Like it doesn't look like I was rushing, guys, but I was still stressed, right? I just saw what you posted in media share. Me? Oh, that, yeah. Forget Arquavis's attack. Yeah. I hope that's what we're all referencing, or Artie's, or both. Fa! I love that sound effect so much. I was thinking of getting setting up a soundboard with that effect, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sound effects, soundboards are funny twice. After that, it's over. The degree of this is too small, I think. Which is strange. I wanted to put the Modern Warfare 2 sniper effects, so I didn't have much time. Hey, you got it done though. Unless it's farts. Farts can go pretty hard, but I feel like that requires a Discord call or something. So like you can interrupt someone, especially if they're mad in a video game, and you could just toss in a fart sound effect in there. They may get more mad, but it's like nuclear bomb deployed funny. I was watching Best of Northern Lion July by Bintz or whatever his name is. And Northern Lion like said something, and then he just got cut off by the NFL theme. Da, 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 da. Like that's so funny, right? I feel like the funniest people with soundboards are the people who don't use them. Sorry, I've had a complicated history, guys, with soundboards. We've had a rough relationship. Oh, geez. We're getting distorted. Ooh. We have some wild sounds in the gaming Discord I share with friends. I've permanently turned off sound effects on Discord. Once they added that feature, literally I didn't even wait to go into a Discord call. I turned it off. I didn't even like wait to see what it's like or anything. Because I used to have a friend with what's the one really popular soundboard? That one, and he would spam it all the time. And like respect, I'm not listening to that. Oh God, I need to focus up on this exercise. Also, everybody, Mod Lobo has died. He's on vacation, so he will not be with us for a bit. That doesn't mean you can't behave. We still got Riptide here, and for what I know, Riptide's kind of, don't fuck with Riptide. However, I'm trying to convince Mod Lobo to join us, if possible, for the movie that we want to watch. But we have the Hunt Showdown death sound that's blown up and slowed. We call it a happy song. I like that a lot. Art is hard. Vince9, I agree. Art is quite hard, but somehow, almost paradoxically, we find a joy inside of it that, if I'm going to be real, is hard to find in many other things. And that's what makes it special. I use the Wild West womp 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 sound for a while. Good times. Womp womp. Oh, in your emoticon. Yes. I probably butchered that name, and Pures is here to shake his head at me, and that's okay. The good, the bad, the ugly. I like that. That's pretty good. I like your automatopoeia for that. Yeah, I can see it. That, in fact, that's, yeah. That box is balling. Bro, we're always balling. Well, they're a little bit messed up, but we're just going to trust. We're just going to trust. There's not much trust in it. It is factually wrong, but can a guy dream? Wearing one of those shirts that I unboxed yesterday on stream. I'm rocking with it pretty heavy. I like the collar thickness. I love it a lot, and it like fits around my neck quite well, which pause. But like oftentimes when I get these larger, like almost streetwear shirts, the neck is really long. Like, goes to, like swings down here, which is okay. But like this sits really nicely. When I put this thing on, I was like, holy shit, this is the first time in a while I put on a shirt and it's like the perfect size, right? It feels pretty good too. The fabric. Maybe wearing it feels good. Maybe I got like some W TikTok shop. I'm still amazed that this is TikTok shop, right? And like I have to ask my sister how much she spent on these because it was 4 shirts of varying colors. I will not be factoring in the moral cost of ordering from TikTok shop because it's probably from questionable sources, to say the least. Probably less than $10. Holy. Guys, maybe I should download TikTok. Should I make a TikTok? Should we oh yeah, guys, I'm not doing the Wishmas campaign. I think what we're gonna do now is we'll have one or twice a week where we actually campaign for Wishmas, and then the other days I just don't because I swear a lot and I'm generally a vulgar person. So I don't want to like put that like I want to be free, right? I don't want to put that on Wishmas, and plus we're not raising crazy amounts of money every stream, right? So I think if divvying it up, making special days where it can be pretty good. How's the warm-up generator going? I might add some of these exercises in addition to drawbox just to vary it. So I'm in alpha right now. I have it set up so basically how my website works. You guys don't care about this, but I'm going to rant about it anyways. Is everything is controlled via Markdown. So for those who don't know, Markdown is just a way of writing text and formatting it that's a little bit easier. Artfight uses Markdown as an example, right? Kind of. And so I have a bunch of Markdown files with like all text to make it easier for me to edit the website. So I have all the Markdown and images uploaded and working. Or like it works for the warm-up generator. Each warm-up has a Markdown file and some images that go with it. I haven't made the warm-ups yet. I'm still picking and tweaking, and I'm going to make like little designs for all of them. So currently how it works is a CSGO. It's optional, right? You can either click a button and it'll give you a random warm-up based on the algorithm that I've made. Which I'm still tweaking, so don't ask about it yet. Or there's a setting called Gamba mode, where you can have it spin around like a CSGO crate opening, and it'll land on one, and then it'll pop up with what you have, just for fun, right? And then whenever you click, it says, hey, here's your exercise, would you like to begin? Clicking on it will bring you to the page for the exercise, and then it comes with a custom countdown timer. That's what TS Block wanted. And then once you've completed the exercise, you hit, boom, I've completed the exercise. And it'll add it to the algorithm, which I'm still working on, for spaced repetition. So it's kind of working. The loopbox thing is broken right now. I haven't added the exercises, so it's going to be a little bit longer. It's a combination of broken draws, exercises, drawbox, some that I just do on my own, and maybe Zeph draws. If I need to get in contact with Zeph draws, which shouldn't be too crazy, but. And that's if I decide to use his, because his are basically the same as Broken Draw, just more specific. So I'm not stressing too much. We'll finish this up. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's do an organic warm-up tomorrow. Bear's mentioning of organic form has inspired me. I wish I had a website. I pay, I think, $10 a year for my domain. I got it on Namecheap. I'm not sure if there's cheaper services. I like Namecheap though. I use them for everything. Typically speaking, a little bit cheaper than Cloudflare. Yeah. I like them a bunch. Because Cloudflares are always like a set like $20. It's rare to find anything cheaper. Now, of course, I have like other, like my professional personal websites and stuff. Please don't go looking for those. What's the name again? Namecheap. Namececheap. I can just drop it in chat. Maybe I can get a referral code. Yo. I'll just DM it to you on Discord. Harass. Where are you? There you are. Bam. That's what I use. They're not like crazy cheap, but they're better. I like them. It's very easy, and and then as for servers go or services, I could teach you how to do it, PureAss. It's very easy. My art website, Kavel Babel, that one is completely free, hosted through Cloudflare's EC2. And you can do the free plan, and as long as you don't go over a certain amount of compute or etc., right? Which you won't. It's free, and you can set it so like, hey, if I go over my allotment, just kill the server, right? So then you just hook the Namecheap domain up to direct to your website, and boom, very very easy. However, making your own website, if you're not privy to coding that much, maybe a bit difficult. So you could do templates, or you could do what's it called? What's the thing that gets hacked like all the time? WordPress. You could do a WordPress. They have vulnerabilities all the time though, which is kind of crazy. But like, I'm not gonna act like React or stuff hasn't. I use for my website. I use Astro. I really like Astro because they have Markdown support. They have React support. It's all npm, right? It's just really weird for those who haven't programmed in it before. But yeah, if you want more information, just let me know. Anyways, guys, so we're gonna do we do ad break? How are we doing? 30 minutes for pre-rolls, we're fine. I'm gonna take a water break though, and then we're gonna get to it. And if we're gonna go here. If you don't want to do all the Cloudflare stuff and program or like set up Cloudflare because it can be a little bit annoying for the EC2 stuff, you can do GitHub, a GitHub site. Just you can't store as much information in there. Coding part, I did at Uni should not be a problem. Maybe security, I'm not planning to use a database. Oh, yeah, no, I don't use a database either. However, as it goes, like making sure your buckets in your EC2 instance are safe is a thing, right? You don't want like public permissions so people could somehow add to it or exposing like your API key for doing it. So that's why like having honestly paying for an image service, an image hosting service. Like if Imager would persist your images so long as you pay them, that would probably be worthwhile if you don't want to deal with setting up EC2, but it's pretty easy in my opinion. Back. I've had so much caffeine today, guys, and I don't feel it, which is a good thing. I had one Diet Coke and half a Diet Dr. Pepper, and that's a lot of caffeine for me. I know. I'm weak. And I'm okay with that. What's that one song? I'm not going to sing it. I'm not debasing myself. More than usual. Watching the compilation TS Block made, the playlist of clips of me, really humbled me last night. Caffeine makes me sleepy. Do you have ADHD perchance? A lot of my ADHD friends have reported that caffeine makes them sleepy or tired. Alrighty, we're back. Cool. I'm rocking with this shirt. It's so comfy. I'm not going to give you the link, though. I'm gatekeeping. Not diagnosed, but highly likely. In our world, it's probable. Because they're putting it into the water. I don't know. I don't know where that bit was going. Guys, start the timer, first of all. Second of all, wait, what did... Oh, okay. Pretty gay was added as a term by Kavel Draws 2 days ago. Coffee, the poor man's Adderall. So last stream, if you guys remember, I had to take off early because we had pest control. Also, they were coming to check our rat traps. Last night, when I was trying to go to bed, I popped a melatonin, and my sister, I hear her scream. I'm like, oh shit. I go in her room, she's like outside in the hallway, and she's like, holy crap, there's a rat in my window. I was like, oh shit. So I got like my trash bin and got my dad to poke it with a hanger, and it ran into the trash bin. And then I took a sketchbook and I closed the trash bin. We safely transported the rat outside. And it was kind of funny because like while the rat was in the trash can, it was like, oh shit, like fucking fighting me a little bit. But it was okay. I put it in the middle of the street and I ran into our neighbor's yard, so that's their problem. This was at like 12 p.m. So I hope the rat is well. Because I wouldn't kill a rat, right? Anyways, that's why we had to delay yesterday. But I still sat in my seat and I did some homework. I did some mining off camera, and I solved some of our issues. However, we have to, and here was my task I gave for myself today because I knew I'd forget. We have to figure out how to do the rounded butt. This on here because it's at an angle as well, right? It's not this, it's like this, and it's rounded. So we have to figure out a good way of doing that. So, sorry, my sister was yelling. Not sure if you heard her. Shout out. What is happening? Yeah, and I don't really know how to go about doing that. Sorry, I just completely got lost because of that mentally. I think, and I wish I could explain to you guys like what is happening at this point, but once again, I don't know. So we'll have to live with that, and you'll just watch me make scry strange symbols into a page until it makes sense. All of my constructions after this, I've decided, are going to be fucking easy ones. I don't care about learning anything new. I'm done. I can also provide monetary composition if needed for the website stuff. I don't want a single penny. If it means, actually, now that I have a special program I made to make uploading things. I think you missed the message above. I think I did. Oh my god! I'd like if you teach me this, provided you have free time. It's not a burden to you. It is not. Sorry, I did miss that. My bad. My bad. I was getting distracted by my sister. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine teaching you. It's gonna be easy. I can make you a walkthrough and stuff. The hardest part is gonna be, in my opinion, if you haven't used React or Astro before, it's gonna be a little bit weird. But I can just give you my website template. I'm not opposed. I'd probably have to clean it up a lot. It's pretty ass. Um, and then I made a special program to make uploading it to it easier. Because to upload to it, you have to have all of your images. And I'm not sure if you've worked with buckets before. Buckets are a folderless, like no hierarchy file system. So you have to make sure there's a bucket that exists for the post you want to make. You know, on my website, how it looks like Instagram, there's posts. You have to put all of your images in there, and they have to be named a certain thing and correspond to the markdown file. And that's like a lot of extra work, so I just made a really shitty Python exe um, where that does all of it for you. And I can give you that as well. All that you have to do is just set up the env to have the token that you have for your Cloudflare EC2 bucket. But yeah, you're using some kind of framework. Yes. It's Astro. Yeah, Astro is the framework, right? And it's hosted through Nginx. I think I'm using Nginx on this one, or that just could be my other personal one. Laravel. I've never heard of that. What is Laravel? Clean stack for artisans and agents. Interesting. Get all these PHP. Ooh, interesting. I know very little PHP. Interesting though. Local PHP without the friction. PHP, interesting. Related communities r/Django, yeah. Yeah, the stack I use is PHP is basically the only thing I know. That's right. Gotcha. You know, Astro is TypeScript, which is weird JavaScript, and React is like very far off from HTML. Yeah. So you regardless, I mean, as long as you can get it up and running on localhost, a website, right? Do that. And then we'll just route it through Nginx so people can access it publicly through the Cloudflare instance. But I can also make. I'm not opposed to just making my website template in PHP using Laravel or just whatever. I've never used it, so it'd be a really good learning opportunity for me. But if you want to make it yourself, I'm also not opposed. Because I've used PHP like freshman year, so like 4 years ago, right? I've always been a Python stack girly, right? So like, Django, Flask, Unicorn, all that stuff has been my favorite. That's why like literally all the stuff that this stream is running on is either C#, C++, or Python. Oh, I love C. C is so great. Anyways, okay, lock the fucking Kavel. But I'm totally cool with helping you. We can chat after stream. I'm totally down. It was my dream to one day make a service where you can just easily, freely, or like at least a YouTube video explaining people how to set up their own art website. The hardest part is coding it yourself, coding the actual website. And I'm not as morally opposed to using LLMs for coding. I still understand though that that's eating up the environment and it's pretty awful and evil. So I can understand why many artists wouldn't want to do that. So there's not really an easy non-coding solution for my method, right? That's why I always recommend things like WordPress for those who aren't as willing to code, right? Or able. How do we do this? Also, I realize this whole section is different because we're going to be making, yes, I remember. If you ever make a tutorial, please let me know because I want to make a website at some point. There's a big skill gap to coding. Yeah. Kind of. I'd say like the coding, my bird's freaking out right now. The coding skill level, right? The skill curve is like hello world. And then, we have like a lot of website stuff. And then you learn about like object oriented concurrency and stuff. And then you learn about like all the new shit with like Rust and parallelism and shit. Maybe it isn't that steep, but yeah, still. I'd say like you can get a lot of this done pretty easily. Coding is a skill no one is born with. It's kind of like drawing. Yep. So my brain's going over the cloud stuff. I need to stop thinking about that or the Cloudflare stuff. But yeah, I'd say the hardest part about making a website is responsiveness. Like that's always I'm not a big front end guy, so like making it responsive, accessible, and do what you want. The back end, no one cares, easy breezy. But yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not saying the back end is easy. Sorry. Speaking of easy, what the hell am I doing? So this 29:30 seconds is the beginning of this little curve that I drew over here, right? Why is my bird freaking out? Can you hear my bird? I'm sorry. I did full stack, so it's fine. Well, there's not going to be any backend with the way we're doing this, right? I mean, except for if you count organizing the Cloudflare stuff, because you're not going to be having a database. You can do a database, but like, I'm sorry, user input is the root of all evil. The moment you have a database, she's screwing. Yeah, my poor Kobe is trying to signal his discontent with probably my sister walking down the stairs or something. Why is she going in? Actually, I'm gonna be real. We don't know the sex of Kobe. We've always used he, him, but like, who cares? And he does that whenever my sister's downstairs for some odd reason. Yeah, no, I mean, who knows, right? When it comes to birds, the instant I have a database, we gotta watch out for a SQL injection. Yeah, and other things I don't know because I never did cyber. I love. It's funny that like injection has still remained so high up on the OWASP top 10, right? That's why I just don't fuck with databases because I know how to make it secure to my knowledge, but like there's always somebody, right? That's kind of the biggest law of cybersecurity is um, threat modeling, right? And when it comes to threat modeling, like what if someone's really willing and able, they could just rock my shit. So I'm just not going to give them the opportunity. So that's the intersection between, but we don't want that because we want these to have, we're basically making an ellipse, half ellipse on the top, half ellipse over here. And the ideal is that they're relatively similar in radii, right? But I don't know how to make that happen. Caught it. Is there a way? There isn't unless we get really mathy. There's probably a geometric way of doing what I want, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to figure it out. There's gonna be a minute of me just sitting like this. I'm not crying. I'm not upset, guys. I swear. I've been told my thinking face, or just like when I'm thinking, I look really upset. Even like at my restaurant job, I was notably a very cheery person. But like when Rush came, like I had a look on my face, and they're like, "Are you okay, Cav? Kavel underscore draws. Are you okay? You're tweaking right now. Are you okay? You're scaring the hose." No. How the hell am I going to do this, though? It's cool that every construction always offers something new to learn, whether I like that or not. um, because we're working with a 1-to-6 ratio here, so we know like how to make a square technically. Can we do anything with that? I don't want to though. I don't want to. That's gonna be way too difficult. So I'd rather have decent math that helps us now. So basically, the theory is, oh god, from here to here, these need to be equidistant, and then everything else can die and explode and stuff, I guess. Which basically means we just need to construct a really awkward cylinder, half cylinder at an angle. And we don't know the x value of this point. So that means this needs to be equal to these. Ideally, that's the ideal. I should have a repo on GitHub on my website I can share if you're interested. Oh yes, please. Feel free to drop it. If it's a private, I can let you know. My GitHub is the same as my Discord. If you need that. Did your uni assignment? Ah, gotcha. I mean, honestly, I'm totally cool with making your website from scratch for you and just giving it to you for free. Like, I don't care. It's just you wouldn't know how to operate it, right? So that's my main thing. If you didn't want to learn TypeScript for Astro and such. You know, going from knowing or learning German to learning Dutch is like going from JavaScript to TypeScript. That's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, no, because like you can still do JavaScript inside of TypeScript, but so I was gonna start stream with what's Goedemiddag allemaal. The only thing I need to know is how to host a website, but not on my machine. That's all. Gotcha. Then we'll get you going. It's very, very doable. Literally, all you have to do is just plop the repo in, and then use Nginx to serve it through HTTPS port or an HTTPS port 44380. Hmm. Part of me wants to just say fuck it, we ball. Part of me. And part of me knows that's not correct. Okay, let's do math. Fine. The only way I could see this is math, so this is gonna be some nasty stuff, though. Um, So we know that the radius of this ellipse let's see, it's 8/10, I believe, or 8/20, so that's 4/10, so it's 2/5. Maybe the math isn't going to be as bad as I thought. 2/5. And this is for the 6:1 ratio. So everything over here measurement-wise is going to be this divided by 6 in the x direction, or multiplied by 6. Let's see if this is 1, then in that direction. Wait, did I do it wrong? Yeah, because it's still the height. So proportionally, this one's going to be longer, so we have to multiply by 6. Oh, so that makes this a lot easier, right? Because that means we're going for 12/5. Wait, no, that's incorrect. of the 1 unit. If that's 2/5 of the height, then what's it gonna be over there? Oh, I'm such a dumb chud. I really thought I was onto something. It's still in that unit. Oh, I know this is literally baby math. Baby math. I just always struggle with it every time. So please give me a second. Yo, I forgot there was a stream today. That's totally fine. Ooh, PRS website, huge. Howdy, y'all. Oh, sorry. Or it is how y'all, but still howdy, y'all. I'm doing pretty good. We're still going through the depths of hell with this math. Call me Dante, but we're working through it. How are you? Low court stream today. Very, very chill. Very chill. Whatever stream. I got the AC on blast. Lights are. I close my blinds. Lights are low. Oh, you're baking. What are you baking? Swear to God, if it's pizza, you are so pizza pilled. Respectfully. Bread and pancakes. Ooh, baking pancakes. Baking bread. I feel like those are typically baked in different apparatuses. No, pizza is for Friday. Ah, I see. I like that little tradition. Why am I such a dumb chud? Wait, no, it's gonna get smaller. So we divide it by 6, so it becomes 2/30ths or 1/15th. Right? Because if we have a side that's 1 and we multiply it by 2.5, 2/5, that's 2/5. And if we, I'm such a dumb chud. If we have it 6, we multiply by 1/15, that becomes 6/15, which is divided by 3. 3 or 5, yeah, 3. So that's 2/5. Yeah, okay, I'm a dumb chud. So we're looking for 1/15 over here. That making pancakes. That's what you gotta make. So we now know the coordinate position of this, right? It has to be 1/15th off of the right. Bacon goes in the waffles. You better, Skeletor, you better be careful. We're commenting on culture. We're referring to culture here. It's very important that you understand the implications of bacon pancakes. Isn't there a bird? There's a bird on YouTube Shorts specifically. Yes, I watch those sometimes, and it's the bird goes bacon pancakes. It sings it. I don't understand. Holy moly! Did you not watch Adventure Time when you were younger? Yucking people's yums. I can't remember the first time I heard Yuck and Yum. I think it was in the Drawbox Discord. And that's always been in my head. I love Yuck and Yum. Was it Bear who I first heard it from? Maybe. Bear's hip with it. Bear's in the know. So now we technically know things. Never heard of Adventure Time. You're rage baiting. You're trolling. There is no way. What is that? Yeah, they're trolling. They're trolling. Get out of here. I'm not rage baiting. Holy. Google Adventure Time right now and tell me you don't know it. Huge. So that's but it's not gonna be exactly 1/15 because we're at fuck. That means so 2/5 of 1 is 2/5 our unit over yeah, 2/5 overall. I am rage baiting. You're not missing much. I am rage baiting. I'm so glad I didn't read that until you prompted it with that. Jake and Vin are universally recognized. Like if you haven't seen those, timed out for 10 seconds. I thought Bear, you somehow got timed out. I was like, holy. I give mod to Bear one day. I've seen the blue shirt, but I don't know the show name and know nothing about it. Or I've seen this white guy with the blue shirt, but I didn't know the name. Okay. Holy moly. I only watched Adventure Time as an adult, but I still knew the show. That's real. My parents didn't like me watching Adventure Time, a regular show, and look how I ended up. So we don't want this to be 1/15. We want the length of the sector to be that. So that means we have to know the angle. Do we know the angle? Yes. Kind of. Guys, I'm actually like not wanting to do any of this math. Because the triangle we're forming, this may be so left the field, but you kind of look like the blue bird from regular show. I kind of look like Mordecai. That's a fucking crazy insult. I've never seen it. Do I look like Mordecai? Dude, that hurts. I mean, he's not a bad character. He's just such a wimp. I get called Mordecai all the time. Is the picture of you that you sent in life share? Is that you in real life? Is that, or I'm assuming that's a picture of you? Because I don't get Mordecai vibes from you. Blue Jay's my little guy. No, you're fine. You're fine. Zaboomafoo. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I've only heard what Zaboomafoo is. I don't know. Maybe because you're tinted blue. I'm always tinted blue. That's surreal. That's me, yes, but I don't get called Mordecai because of that. Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say. Oh, okay, what? Let me look up Zaboomafoo because I feel like wait. Never. Oh wait, I'm such a troll. I forget this is Zaboomafoo. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I know what Zaboomafoo is. My bad. It took me a second. I recognize that guy anywhere. My brain is like, I have like 1 kilobyte of RAM allotted for commenting on stream, and the other 2 kilobytes that are in my brain for this. And guys, we're overloading. My cat scratched me earlier, and I have like a little. I watched a lot of TV as a kid until I was like 13. Ah, that makes sense. I grew up on SpongeBob. Okay, we're gonna measure from right here. We're gonna assume this is origin down here. I vow to never do this much math and drawing again, I think. ATLA. What's ATLA? Avatar. Okay, I've never heard that acronym. I'm a chud. I loved it, but I never grew up on it. I watched all of it when it came to Netflix the first time. Or no, I pirated it. I mean, I didn't do that. I've never seen SpongeBob either, but I've heard of it. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah. Secret Tunnel. I watched a video of a dude playing a banjo the other day, and his voice sounded a lot like the Secret Tunnel. And it was stuck in my head. And now it's going to be stuck in your guys' head. Have fun. Okay, let's see. This is a 1/8. So it means this is 7/8 in height. And then we travel an arbitrary distance. Okay, that's an unknown. That's okay. But right here is, whoa, 2:30 seconds? No, 3:30 seconds. I've heard of SpongeBob is wild. You like SpongeBob? You should watch the show SpongeBob. He's in it. I think we have. Guys, I literally watched so much SpongeBob when I was little, like before I had like a good concept of reading or understanding time. That my parents would be like, "Hey, we're going on an errand." I'm like, "Oh, how long will you be gone?" They'll be like, 30 minutes." And I was like, "Oh, how long is that in SpongeBob terms?" And they're like, "Oh, that's 1.5 episodes or something, right?" I was like, oh, "Okay, bye." Like such an efficient measurement. One SpongeBob, right? One SpongeBob length. Okay. Wait, same, dude. It works, right? My leg is the funniest gag in TV history. I gotta figure out what my funniest gag ever is. They were like 10ish minutes, right? I just made an estimate, but yeah. Only thing I really know about SpongeBob is this is the Krusty Krab. No, this is Patrick. Classic. All that shit was like next level. I was about to pull the boomer take of like, but nowadays on shows, but like, who cares? Shut the hell up, Cav. I don't know what they're playing. I mean, I know we got Bluey. I know Bluey goes kind of crazy. I haven't watched it. I've seen clips. We fuck with Bluey. This is a Bluey household. I miss when SpongeBob was good. I heard that it's been a little bit meh-anized nowadays. There's streams in HH. I'm a degenerate. What does HH mean? Has Been Hotel. Ah, okay, gotcha. Awesome. I haven't watched Has Been Hotel. I don't think it's really my vibe, but crazy animators and art community for it. I didn't know SpongeBob was still airing. Like the moment they do 6-7 on SpongeBob is when I pull my TV cable. Yep. Be a boomer about it. They made it horrible. Yeah. It's just such an overdone. Like for me, for like streamer complains about thing, right? You guys go crazy. I'm gonna limit myself though. A lot of people don't like it. Is what understandable, but I fuck with it. Yeah. I think Solar Sand's video on Has Been Hotel kind of, as a person who hasn't watched it, which I know is a really unfair critique, Solar Sand's video on it kind of aptly describes why I don't really have any incentive to watch it. But how the hell does this work? We know from the top to here. No. Oh wait, yes, technically. Okay, wait, no, that needs to be like this. Boom. You like it? I love it. I did inspire anyways. Hey, yeah. So yeah, maybe I'm not giving it the justice it deserves. I know there's the wolf dude from it. That's about all. I don't know his name, bro. There's no wolf dude? Isn't there a wolf dude in Has Been Hotel? Has Been Hotel wolf guy. Fucking Helliverse. Maybe I'm tripping. Who is Vortex? Is this the same show? Or am I tripping? He's a supporting character who made his debut alongside Verosica and her crew in Spring Broken. What is Spring Broken? Spring Broken. Hell of a Boss series. Series Hell of a Boss Season 1, Episode 3. Spring Broken is the third episode of the first season of Hell of a Boss. I don't know what any of this means, but there we go. I didn't know there was that many shows. Oh, wait. So we want to find this. X, Y. We don't know any of these variables. No, we know what X is. X is going to be 2/5 in length. We know this angle, which means we know this angle. Can we SOHCAHTOA this? How many variables do you need to know for SOHCAHTOA? It's a 3-variable equation. We have 2 of them. We have theta. We have, we'll just call this phi. And we know opposite, so that's, and we want to find z. So it's going to be I need to remember freaking geometry SOHCAHTOA. Okay. So this is sine theta equals 2/5 over z. So we can easily just make that z equals 2/5 sine theta. So then we just need to find theta, and theta equals 190 minus phi, and phi equals phi is part of this, which is 3/32, and 7/8 minus 2/5. And we want this angle. This is phi. So that's going to be tangent. So it's going to be tangent phi equals 7/8 minus 2/5 over 3/32. Sparky told me to set the timer for 40 minutes by saying do 40 as I was scooping the flour and thought meant do 40 cups of flour and was concerned. Oh wait, no, that's not the finish. Sorry. Now we need to do phi equals arctan of 7/8 minus 2/5. 3/32, which means the overall equation to find z is 5 times sine 90 minus arctan 7 over 8 minus 2 over 5 over 3 over 32, all under 2 over 5. Yay. Okay, we're going to type this into a calculator. We'll just use Mathway. Sure, man. Whoa, Mathway looks different. What have you done to my boy? Algebra? Can we do trig, please? Thank you. Okay. We're gonna have a fraction with 2 over 5 on top. Here, wait. Let's get interactive in this Jonathan. Wait, I don't just duplicate a display. Die. I want to duplicate an application capture. Who cares? You could just deal with me. Oh wait, I could just do this. I'm a chud. I forgot I have like a setup for this stuff now. Bam. There we go. Hopefully it's not gonna like dox me here or something. Okay. So that's 2 over 5 times sine. Okay. 5 times sine of 90 degrees minus arctan of 7 over 8 minus 2 over 5 of 3 over 32. Ah! That's not the go button. Give me the go button. Go button. Would you like to evaluate it, please? Decimal form 0.008. So that's close to this. Leaving this becomes a math stream. What's closest to 0.08? Because we have 0.0. How much is a 30-second? So it's like a 16th. So we're closest to 330 seconds. What? How's that right? My math broke. I wish I had like Fusion 360 open or installed. We could easily get through this together. That don't make sense. You look like your middle name is Francesco? Me? My middle name? Francesco? I don't see that really at all. If I really think about it. Knowing my middle name. Guys, this is all an elaborate ruse to hide that my middle name is Kavel Francesco Draws. Oh my god. How is it possible that my math was wrong? I don't understand. KFC, C draws. Wait, there's a person with an @ of Kavel Francesco. Probably not. Day 683. Is it possible for this to be 330 seconds? That's a 16th and a half. So nearly an 8th. Wait, my math actually may not be wrong. Let's do this. Let's multiply everything by 2, okay? Guys, this is it. This is where we see if my math is correct. You probably don't have to do all this for Lesson 2. That's 6:30 seconds, which is 3/16. Holy crap. Holy crap, Lewis. Let's see if biting the bullet and actually deciding to do the math was worth it. So right down here, Z is approximately less than 3/30 seconds. So we know we're an eighth off the ground, so that means we're going to go a fourth here. We know we're 2/5 over here, so that's 4/5, which is slightly more than 3/8. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have an angle right here. And then we're going to go up 3/30 seconds, which is a 16th and a half, so a 16th and a half. Yeah, that can't be right. I quit math. My first name is also A, which makes it even more confusing. I thought your middle name starts with an A. Likely A Bird. What? Sounds like you're screaming. I'm about to start screaming if this math doesn't work out. Because ideally, are there any mathematicians here who can correct me? Or just really anybody who knows this better than I do? Let's see. How many? 3/8? A little bit more. Oh! Brain blast. Brain blast. We didn't need to do all that math because I was looking for the wrong thing. So I think my answer could have been right. I don't really care anymore because we did the math incorrectly. Holy. We weren't going for the sector length. It's not technically not a sector because we're not dealing with anything round. But instead angle. I can be your angle or your devil. So can I make it worse? So we know this as being phi and gamers. This also should be phi, so long as they're parallel, which they are, because I said so. You gotta go. Alrighty. Best of luck with your your bread baking, and your pancake making. Go watch them at Adventure Time. Have a good one. That means, bread, that this angle right here, which I will designate alpha, this is alpha. This is alpha. I didn't need to find that angle though. The angle that I care most about, because I need to find this, which means we still are looking for Z. So I think I just got it wrong or something. I don't know. I think we just approximate this. Is it just gonna be the same height? I think it is. Who cares? Fuck it. Okay, so it's gonna be 1/15. We're saying fuck it. Cool math. Probably did it all wrong. It's been ages since I've done that math. Physics probably, so like 2 years ago. From Kavel, it's not ages. Shut up. So leave for 2 minutes. I see Arctan on the paper. Why did I say 1/15th? Is this what Drawbox is about? No, I'm a poor representative. Uncomfortable needs to cease and desist me, so I stop spreading misinformation about Drawbox. Do you think Rubber Ross knew what he was doing when he named her misinformation? So it's just 2/5. And we add 2/5 down there. So we could just do a little bit of teeny tiny math. When other people, exactly, that's what I was thinking of, like, bro. Ross, you knew what you were doing. You sly dog. Is it Rubber Ross or what's his name? I always get confused with the Rosses. Anyways, that was 1/8. So we're doing 1/8 plus 2/5, which is basically 0.125 plus 0.2 or 0.4. God damn. Really? I guess. So that's 525. So it's basically half. Okay. Sure, man. So if we go back to our little doodle that we did a second ago. It took us 50 minutes to figure that out. I'm such a dumb chud. So we go to, we're doubling all measurements. So we're going to a 1 inch here. So these should be somewhat parallel looking. They aren't though. I think I overshot it a little bit. So if we did this. Sure, man. I think that's okay. Oh, arty gesture. Holy. Awesome stuff. Holy shit, it's August? I just realized that just hit my brain. What the hell? Oh, PRS drop. Yo. A solid 9 art attacks. And all of these are pretty freaking great. They fit nicely there. um Oh. A chud. Ah, yeah, he's a chud. No wonder all my math was wrong. I found the wrong value. Oh. Let's try it one more time and then we're gonna go to BRB. Hi. So that's the least straight line. Or I guess it was straight, but you know what I mean. In terms of In terms of unknowns, we do not know this line where this is. We want to find this line. Sure. I will say this is the unknown X. No, you shall be named A. This distance will be B. Technically, because our goal is to find this point. So this is B. So we have two unknowns. And we want B. We know B's length. We know it's 2.5. We just don't know the coordinate of this. So we do know where this point is actually. It's 7/8 minus 2/5. So this coordinate is locked in. This coordinate is locked in. These aren't, just because we don't know A. And it really is variable, right? Because so long as that's 2/5, it doesn't matter. What are you trying to do? Basically find the edge of a half circle around here. So like we have a half cylinder going down this length to make this rounded portion. But now this is at an angle, and I want it to be the same radius as this one. And so that means I know that there will be an ellipse around here. Or we know this radius, that's 2/5, right? And then all along here. So technically we're doing it from right here. To an ellipse that's tangent to this point. that touches this wall once, and then we find a line tangent to both of these. But honestly, I'm about to just say fuck it. That's too much work. And instead, we just eyeball it. Methinks. No, and this is wrong because it's like this. So we are starting from that point, and then that's the top. Joel nomads. Part of me was to solve for the angle, so the length equals 2/5. The variable height, I'm not sure if that's how that works. Because what if it never can reach that, no matter the angle? Then the Pythagorean theorem, a plus b squared equals c squared, would never have an answer, right? Because it would make you do a negative underneath the square root. For solving for like b squared, for example, or b, because c, it'd be c minus a, and a would be larger. So we can know right now, knowing it's 2/5, it's going to be larger. Okay, so there exists some angle. Okay. So, we don't care about this. And we solved that earlier. We said, not tan is sine. It's not going to be sine this time. I don't know how that changed, but hey, who cares? Oh, because I did it wrong. Yeah, okay. So yeah, now it's going to be cosine, right? Cosine theta equals and we don't, why are we solving for theta? We care about this, which I'm going to call b. So that's just Pythagorean theorem. We don't need trig. Is it really that easy? No. It isn't. Ah, darn. Okay. Because I set this to be 2/5, which means it's impossible for this to be 2/5 unless we went over it, which we need an arc towards. So we need a point like over here. Because what this is going to give us, going to do, is it's going to give us a curve like this. And so what we'll have to do is make a arc, curve it. So the radius isn't uniform throughout the entire thing. Which is going to suck, but that's what we have to do. So we're good if we just solve for b. Which it's 2, 5 cubed minus 3/32 cubed root. Why are we doing math? To solve the universe. That's basically the best way to describe it. Basically, I needed to find a coordinate that to keep everything round. And the first time I did maths, I drew the shape wrong. That's almost things. Yeah. 3/8. That's close to 375, which is close to that's basically 3/8. Holy moly! How do I keep it parallel though? I need 2 points. Yo, holy crap, bird! I just saw your post. Holy moly! Great stuff. Okay, we are going to find the second point, and then... How do I do that? We need to maintain the slope, which means we keep the angle. So that means what we're going to do is we have this. He's being microwaved. I'm slowly learning how to not make animated comms when I don't know how to animate, but you're still doing pretty damn well. How tall is this? I'm a chud. That's 1/8. So this is 1/8 plus the square root of 2/5 squared minus 3/32 squared. And we want to find this distance. So that's tangent, opposite over adjacent, right? So tangent of alpha equals x, x. Do I have the power to review messages? Holy moly. I'm gonna leave for that for an adult. I'm not qualified. Oh, it was deleted right before I looked at it. Oh wait, no, I didn't do it too wrong. 3 over 32 squared. Stupid YouTube, I don't do anything. Generally speaking, you're totally fine, but like if you don't think it's heinous, that's fine. Right? The only things that I've auto-modded, and no one here is the person who did this, but they were saying really uncomfortable stuff about my appearance or me. And so I banned them a bit ago though, because they also just said some other horrible shit, right? Kavel looks like a trusted adult. I'd say and do stupid things all the time. I wish I knew what they said. Oftentimes whenever you delete a message, it like kind of just disappeared straight up. Maybe it ran out of time. YouTube sucks for mod stuff. Honestly, I've been wanting to animate for a long time. I just decided to do trial by fire, and hey, you're rocking it. Okay, and then alpha, or that's 90 minus this. And what is phi? How do we find phi? Tell me now. Creepy as fuck. Because we don't know x, right? Or a in this instance. Bruck. I think I figured it out, maybe? Kind of? Isn't phi arcsine of b over the hypotenuse? No. Or arcsine of b over the hypotenuse. I'm looking at. Oh wait, arcsine of b. I think I like legit maybe. Let me. I've thought about it for a second because yeah, it's gonna be this right, and we just solved for b right here. But we want this angle, right? Which is right there. This is b. We know this. We know this is 2 over 5. We know this is our b, which is that basically. Which means we know whatever this angle is. I'm gonna call beta for now. Which means we have an angle somewhere. Stream skipping is my internet. I think it's your internet. Surprisingly. Despite my then you need to find the angle between phi and beta. Yes, which is easy because that's Wait, we got alpha. Oh, we also know this down here. We also know this. So we have the angle. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just punched the fuck out of my mic. I'm so sorry. Um. So yeah, we know this down here is 330 seconds. Wait, we already had two unknowns, so it was fine. I don't know if that was YouTube or not. Uh-oh, because yeah, I don't have any dropped frames. Maybe it was a bitrate issue. Maybe I have a bitrate warning somewhere. So yeah, okay, I think we got it. And I'd rather avoid using B, so this 2/5 is helpful. Wait, is alpha plus phi 90 degrees? Yeah, alpha is 90 degrees minus phi. Oh, so we already have it solved. No. Yes. No, because we're looking for phi. We're looking for phi. It's still doing it after refreshing? So phi is 90 minus alpha. Easy, yeah. And alpha, that means alpha equals... Oh, wait, so we could just redefine alpha, so we don't need to find phi anymore, right? If I can figure this out. Wait, no. What was I doing? Hello? Oh, yeah, because then we know... Let's call this gamma. Or whatever. I forgot to do gamma symbol, so we're just going to do curly y. What is the gamma symbol? Gives us two unknowns, alpha and gamma. If we did it that way. Because it would be phi plus beta plus alpha plus gamma equals 180. So we can't solve. So solving that triangle right there isn't good. Wait, but we do have this up here, right? We have these. Gamma is 90 degrees minus beta. It is a YouTube thing. Fuck you, YouTube. Everyone retreat to the Twitch. Retreat, run, run, run. Gamma is 90 degrees minus beta. Yeah, but like that just gives us 90, and we don't know alpha or we have three unknowns. Oh, sorry, we still have two unknowns. Sorry, yeah, because we don't know. Wait, maybe you're crazy with it with the sauce. Gamma equals 90 minus beta, and beta is solved. Alpha equals 90 minus phi. So our original equation of 180 equals alpha plus beta plus gamma plus phi becomes 180 degrees equals 90 minus phi plus beta, which is known, plus gamma, which is 90 minus beta, plus phi, which gives us 90 plus 90. Oh wait, but then the phi's cancel out. Yeah. 0 equals 0. Yay! Yeah. But we do have this up here, right? Where we know this is 90 degrees. That gives us beta. Which means we can find lambda. I'm going to call this lambda. And we're going to call this fucking... Dude, we're pulling out the Greek letters. Tau. Oh no, let's do Tau. Tau's like one I can get behind. Uh. Wait, why did I say that's alpha? Ah, what the fuck? Ow. That's not alpha, I don't think. I'm just confusing myself. I have no good basis to say that's alpha. I'm drawing this again. I think I'm lost in my own like bullshit. I have to have more paper. There we go. Okay. TS Block, how's it going? I hope you are well, my friend. Am I dumb chud? Who's a dumb chud? I am me. There we go. Okay. This is B. B equals root 2/5 squared minus 3/32 squared. X. I think the biggest problem we're having PRS is just because it's arbitrary. Like we could literally put this everywhere. No, it's solved. Never mind. I'm trolling still. I'm trolling yet. I drew it wrong, but it's okay. I'm going to troll this. Oops. Okay. This is 2/5. Do some drawbox. Wolf demo was something. Wolf demo is humbling, man. That is. I remember doing that one, and that was probably the lowest I ever felt during lesson 5. Maybe other than like when I was halfway through lesson 5, I was like, holy shit, I have so much left. And plus, the demos are like very outdated. If you want, I can critique it if you want, or PRS if PRS is feeling up to the challenge. But it is like the first demo, so there's a lot more stuff to be done. Guys, I'm craving sushi. Holy. Blah. The informal ones are better. Yeah. What kind of sushi? Guys, I really want to like crunchy rolls more. Maybe what's the best crunchy roll? Maybe that's what I got to do. I'm eating burgers and hot dogs tonight because my family's cooking out. Heck yeah. I'm gonna have a jalapeno hot dog. Oh, my mouth's already watering. Asked my crush what animal I reminded them of, and they said anteater. I don't know whether to or not to be offended. Do you got a big nose? Or do you eat ants, possibly? This should be solved, Purist. What are we doing? Wait, is it this easy? Am I chud? Am I a silly little chud? We're gonna call this alpha. We're gonna call this beta. Forget phi. Phi's not in the equation anymore. Fuck phi. Get it out of here. Alpha is I have a button nose. I don't eat any ants. You get ants in your pants. Another goated cartoon reference. Let's see if Skeletor gets it. Oh no, it's squirrel in the pants. Never mind. I'm a chud. You zoom in the camera. Just kind of see the lettering. I can, but I think I've just solved it. So do not worry. Give me a quick second. I apologize. You're helping, by the way, which I'm super appreciative of. Like you've been a great help, and the fact that you like have been getting the math right from this distance is actually insane to me. There's a joke to be made here, but I can't think of it. Just give me a quick second, and I think we may have it. Oh, it's not tangent. I'm a chud. It's adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine, yeah, cosine. Why did I have cosine earlier? I feel like I'm retracing steps, and I feel like a chud. Equals b over two over five. Kavel, why didn't you just multiply by the reciprocal? Because I don't want to mess up anymore. I'm a stupid chud. Oh, so that means beta equals 180 degrees equals alpha plus beta. Oh, so we can't do it that way. Okay, I'll zoom in the camera now. My geometry teacher from high school is probably like freaking rolling in his grave. Can I not zoom it easily? If I can't zoom in easily, I'm just not going to zoom in. We're going to have to deal. I can, I just don't want it to zoom in, like, weirdly. Yeah, it's cropped. I'm not going to, sadly, Purus. Just because I'd have to, like, break a bunch of things to do it. What the fuck? Just hold the paper closer to the camera. True. But, like, even then, it's not going to help too much. So yeah, we can't do the 180 degree thing with the alpha and the beta as it currently is. Because that's just going to give us thing where you could. Not that I'm any help. No, you're totally helpful. That was like a good idea. I can't like my brain is, dude. Please, any help that we can get. I love it. What is the 330 seconds? That is the distance. I didn't label it too well. That is the distance. I'm calling this the origin, even though I'm using like a really shitty coordinate system. I'm not being consistent. So 330 seconds is the distance from here to here, which goes to that point. 1/8 is from here to here. Then here to here is B. And then this entire length is, 7/8 because of it. We know that this height is 2/8 and this height is, or 2/5. This height is 2/5, which means we know this, which gives us nothing of value. Gives us this angle. Gives us this angle. Are we solving for x? Yes. That means honestly at this point I could have just like guesstimated it, but I'm having fun with the math despite its difficulty. The moment I'm just like, oh, okay, I don't want to solve this. I know there's a solution. That's the part that's pissing me off. I'm just so bad at math. And this stray black line was just one that I mistakenly drew. If I had Fusion 360, we'd have these numbers instantly. Probably, yeah. No, because we don't know x. And why does it have a solution then, if we don't know x? Because it has to have an angle. Wait a second. Nope. Does 1/8 plus b? No, 1/8 is so we're assuming each side equals 1. So that's like 2/5 or 1/8 plus 7/8 basically. So like 1/8 and then from here to the top is 7/8. Yeah. I did it very weird. I apologize. Whenever TS Block is drawing, do you think he says I need a TS Block in, but with, like with a capital L? I think about these things sometimes. I feel like it's so easy and the answer's staring right at me and I can't. What are we assuming? That wait. Oh shit. Is this 90 degrees? Because if so, it's solved. Yeah, that is 90 degrees. Boom. Yay! God, I hope so. I think so. Block the fucking kind of feels like an innuendo, and I don't know why. I could kind of see it. I could maybe. I can get creative with that one. Yay! That means 180. That. So then we can solve for beta. Yay, we did it. Okay. Beta. That means arc cosine b over 2 over 5. Let's just simplify that now. Arc cosine, that's 5b over 2. Alpha equals arc cosine 5b over 2. So that means beta equals arc cosine 5b over 2 plus 90. Wait. Sorry. Beta equals 180 minus alpha plus 9. The 2,5 is both the height in the top left and the length of the hypotenuse. Yes. Oh shit. Oh. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. Yeah. No. 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 But it has to be. But no. Oh. Oh no. Fuck. Shit. Which means this can't be 90 degrees if we want this. But yeah, that would no longer. If we wanted a length there to be 2/5, we can't do that unless we shift the entire thing or down or move the angle. And the way I'm solving right now, it's shifting it down. So we're okay. It's not going to look correct, but it's okay. And that's all we need. We just need a number. Okay. 100 minus alpha minus 90. So beta equals 90 minus arc cosine 5b over 2. And we know to find x because this length right here, which I'm going to call y equals 7/8 minus b. So, and to find, knowing beta, that's opposite over adjacent, so that's tan beta equals x over y. So that means y tan beta equals x. So x equals y, which we said is 7/8 minus b, which b, I solved for it earlier. I may also have it in my head. I could just redo it, but whatever. Okay, yeah, there it is. Which is square 2 over 5, or roots 2 over 5 minus 3 over 32 squared times tan of 90 minus arc cosine 5, another b. This reminds me of Cal 2 days when we just had these giant freaking equations. Over 2. Close, close. We type it in. Mathway, I have a problem for you. I want to know x. If it's 7/8 minus brackets 1 over 2, something to the power over 2, 2 over 5. Ah? Stop it. What? How? Who am I? Where am I? How did that happen? Oh, another bracket. Oops, there we go. 2 over 5 squared minus 3 over 32 squared tangent of 90 degrees minus arc cosine of 5 times b over 2. Value for x. Fuck. That is not a good number. How did I mess this up? Well, time to check it piecemeal. Here. Yeah, I'll bring you guys with me. Find where we did our mistake. Cool. Okay, this is a really bad website. Oh, you're killing me. It's gonna give me radians. Yeah, it gives me radians. Can you give me the exact value in degrees, please? Okay, I wanted more options. I want that to be in degree. That's 13 degrees. How did you find beta? I declared this as being 90 degrees. The corner. I just said, hey, you're 90 degrees for today. And then we found alpha. Wait, I could simplify this and double check our math by making alpha just, that's hypotenuse. So it'd be arc sine. No, arc. Wait, why did I use B there? That'd be tan. No. So opposite over hypotenuse. So sine. Yeah. Okay. So arc sine of opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite being 3 over 32 over hypotenuse, which is 2 over 5. This is alpha. Solve for alpha. Okay, so that double checks. We're good. Then, why are we not full screen? No, well, you can't. Okay, never mind. That kind of works out. Then, beta equals 90 degrees. So this should be like approximately like 77 degrees ish. Yeah, okay, cool. So we have beta x over y and y minus b. Okay. So y equals 7/8 minus the square root of 2/5 squared minus 3/32 squared. It's going to be a really small number. Yeah. So yeah, if it's y times beta, no, tangent beta, fuck. So it's going to be tangent beta, y times tangent beta. That's not the answer I was looking for. What am I doing wrong? Because that should be a fraction. It should be less than 0. Or less than 1. Damn. That kind of sucks. What am I doing wrong? That means our value of tangent is too big. But it's x over y. Tangent beta equals x over y. The math checks out, right? 90 minus arc sine. Which is going to be, for hypotenuse, something over 2/5. 3/32 over 2/5, yeah? This checks out, 76 degrees. And I specified it was degrees, right? By 10, yeah. Multiply, what the heck? Math lesson, what a wild ride. The angle is rather small. So that means I'm not finding alpha correctly. Sine alpha equals 3/32. So arcsine 3/32 over 2/5. Yeah, I did that. What the heck? Is my b incorrect? Y equals b. B is 2/5 minus 3/32 squared. So it has to be something with the tangent. What is tangent 76 degrees normally? That's 4. I think I figured out part of the issue. 3/32 in one direction isn't the same as the x directions are scaled differently than the y directions. So everything in x one more shot. And also, thank you very much for your help, Purus. Please get in touch with me tomorrow about the art website stuff. So that means we need to scale everything. I give up. We're just gonna make some bullshit up. And how we're gonna do that. It's gonna be pretty cool. And then once we make some bullshit up, we'll go into BRB. Because all we need to find is this X. And that X is going to be what I think it should be. And we're just going to use my ruler to decide this. So the line we're investigating we were kind of screwed from the beginning. Wait. No, I think my math's wrong. I don't think it's a scale issue. I think my math is just wrong. Because we're basically operating inside of a square, so there's no reason it should be over that. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Draw a line across. It's going to be on this line. So that means we need effectively 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4/8. That's what I marked. Let me clean off the ruler. 4/16. 2/8. 1/4. So we want 1/4 over here. Which gives us right here. Sure, man. Interesting. I kind of give up mentally, so we are going to do, let's see, this is about 7/16. For 6 inches. So 7/16 divided by 6. It's probably an absurd number. Absurdly small number. That's just 7/60 plus 36. So 96. 7/96. What's the closest number to that? That's basically a 30-second. That can't be right though, because that's 29 30-seconds right there, which is 3 30-seconds. That's 7/8. Twenty-eight 30-seconds divided by 4. 7/8. But that's 7/8. Eh? What? Redeemed. I can't even see what it was. Hydrate. That's probably a great idea. Let's see. This is going to be... My brain is actually melting. Once I figure out this number, we'll go and do that. Oh, it's just 15/16 right here. So that's how we got that number. So we'd have to go to the 64th or just call it at the 15/16. Which, guys, I think we're going to call it the 15/16. Making us have an X value and a Y value for the next most important point. 15/16 and 2 and 2/5, which is actually 2/10. Oh! I was working with the diameter the whole time too. Right, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/10, which is 4/20, which is 2/10, which is 1/5. Saturn, how are you doing? You came at a wonderful time. Don't worry, I still owe you that hydration. Just give me a quick second. Hold on, buddy. Oh, that was more math than I wanted to do today. How about you? We're doing good. We're slowly tearing away at this this ortho. In fact, we're just about to go into BRB. I'm going to double check my measurements right here, but I think we'll be pretty solid in a second. Yeah, if that's 8/20, 2/10. Yep. Which is 1/5. Don't ask me to round down. Yeah, we're actually sorry you just got here, Saturn. We're gonna go into BRB, 2-minute ad break, 3-minute ad break, and then we're gonna do some of the Dles, and then we're gonna come back and we're going to do some more of the ortho. Man, I have a headache. Oh my god, I just jumped in. Okay, be right back. All day. So probably for a good reason, Kavel needs his money. I pressed the ad break button, and that's as many ads as they decided you needed. So let's rejoice. Let's get my creaky ass chair. Oh man, that just saps your energy. All that thinking, but we made progress. I think we made some good choices today. Pre-rolls are off. Let's get some of the dulls going. How do you still get the same amount of money? I don't really look at the money, and I'm not sure if I get the same amount. It really, when it comes to ads, like I'm very thankful for the subs that we have, But like when we look at the ads with the amount of people that are usually in my streams, it is pittance compared to the sub money. Like you would probably need thousands of viewers for ad break to make you money at all. I get really nothing. We can look at my Twitch revenue right now, the last month, and see what's going on. I'm not here to make money though, so I'm not stressing. Let's look. Monetization. Oh no, I have to like actually they like hide it in a couple menus. I think I have to look up like payout or something. Shows you how much I actually care about this. So we actually have hit our threshold. Oh no, estimated revenue. Sorry for July. Threshold met. So July by the end of I wouldn't know. Yeah, so we should be getting the payout. Right now we have $22. Do you have to do ad breaks? So does it make the mental crash outs almost worth it? The money or the yeah. I'm trying to think of my answer. So it disables something called pre-roll. So if people try joining the stream, they won't get any ads. Every 1 minute of ads I run gives us 20 minutes of being pre-roll free. So that basically means if you exit the tab or if you do other stuff, you refresh, you won't get ads. Actually, I'm not sure about refreshing. You probably don't get it anyways. But yeah, basically like doing mandated breaks, which are also good for me just to have a little break, gets them out of the way for people who may be joining in the stream or stuff like that, if that makes sense. And let's see. So, yeah, in June, for example, I did I got 21,000 of watch time, 21,000 minutes of watch time in June, which with a average of 1.85 minutes per of ads per hour. Right. I can't see. Let me see. Let's see. You know, in the previous month, I've made, or last updated on July 10th, since my last payout, which was long ago, I've made $22. I can't really payout history, verify account, enter my password. Not now. That was the wrong password. I have to put. Oh no, it was. I have to put my security token. Twitch. No, it's nope. There we go. Using my mobile authentication. Remember this computer for 30 days, please. My payout history was $54 on April 13th. So since April 13th, I've made $22. I can't find the statistics though, but it's probably somewhere. So yeah, I don't do this to make money. That's also why I'm kind of like, guys, don't give me your money. You know, go give it to charity or something, right? But I'm indebted and very thankful of everybody who does sub and stuff. Anyways, guys, my brain is so fried. I'm not even sure if like I want to do the anything grid, right? Also, I'm not gonna make myself less blue. I don't care. What is today's? Lumberjack. I'm so normal, but I love the anything grid. We'll have to find a forest job, to get started. Charity is a weird name for ink figures. Are you saying he's a charity? He's a charity case. Job forest. Guys, a job that's in the forest. There is the Amazonian bee honey collectors, and like the honey is like drop a bee honey. Drop a bee honey. That's somewhere there. Come on. It's like a dangerous job. Wild honey? Environmental consultant. But what if we went wild honey? Mad honey. Because you collect mad honey. It's like a very dangerous job. Holy God, fuck you. What? Job Canadian. Where are we going here? Canadian. A Canadian job. Everybody's gonna say maple, like collecting a syrup. Syrup collector. Moose hunter. Moose corral. What's the job? Job of person who fins off polar bear with shotgun. Just for laughs, gags, prank show from Canada. Is that what it's called? Wait, figure Canadian people who have explored the North Pole from Canada. Robert Peary. Fuck. Ink Figures. Does Ink Figures have um a Wikipedia though? It does not. Canadian police officer. Guys, my brain is not for this. I'm sorry. I really want to do this, but like I cannot, dude. My brain is like exploding with this one. We're in a low court, guys. A low court stream. I'm a pin. I'm a pin. I'm a bird. I'm a pin. Sorry, guys. I had to abandon on that one. I had to give up. It was too much for me. What the hell is this? We need to get TS Block in here. Is this like a hat and time or something? I have no clue. What do we do? Who are you? I have no idea. Stop looking at me like that. Anybody who knows what this game is by any chance? Outlasts? Outlast? Why does it look okay? I can kind of see that. Like the things around the eyes and stuff. This is where you get for doing geometry. True. Cassette Beasts? No, this is Iconoclasts. Interesting. Ooh, this looks fun. Art style wise, I have no idea what it is. Monsters versus Scientists. What is this? I love it, but like, who are we? Ninja Turtles! There's no way that's the actual Ninja Turtles. Oh, wait, why have I seen these dudes before? Crap. Any knowers? I'm gonna give up. Ooh, no. Battletoads? Battletoads. Battletoads. No! Oh, yes! It was! It was! I'm so used to losing this. Huge. Thank you very much, DS Block. Like, guys, let's just make pecs rectangles. Like, that's how they work. Let Tyran Fiddler know. Chester Cheetah. But that's not like a video game character. Okay, then. I know those feet anywhere. Those are Chester Cheetah's feet. Why does this look kind of like SVG that kind of got fucked up? Symmetry, cozy puzzle hint system. Color sorting, daily puzzles, size ordering. Tidying rooms, hand-drawn art, stacking items. Oh, is this the box organization game? The moving game? Moving box organization game? Unpacking? Is this unpacking? Nope. Hidden patterns, mischievous cat, sorting objects. No clue. Can we get the visual patterns object? You're just saying the same shit over and over again. Organizing clutter. I have no idea. Any takers? Take a sip of water. Guys, I'm so hungry. I don't want this to be the last part of the stream because I a little to the left. Interesting. But like I do need a break. Clutter simulator, exactly. Alrighty. Ooh. Larian? Is this the first Baldur's Gate? Ah, Divide Divinity. Fuck. I forgot they made other games. 4x3. Here we go. Spot. Oh wait, so it doesn't start until we click, which is pretty good. So like a lot of 3-letter words. Dim, rep, set, spot, parts of a exercise. I'm gonna bet it's one of these. Cred, rep, clout. Okay, there we go. So it's rep. Reptile, green. Reptiles go on rocks. I don't know. Let's lock these in real quick. Rep dim green political parties. I didn't even see that. Huge. Okay, so we got it. We got it. Okay, so rep, set, spot, gym. Rep, clout, cred. Rep, dim, green. Wait, representative. What's rep? Am I stupid? Elephant part. Yeah. Sure, whatever. Rep, sport, rock. Who are you? To wear with pride. Rock, rep, sport. I see it. Okay. That was a pretty easy day. Perfect, no mistakes. We love to see it. Next, color game, lock in. This one kind of spikes my cord a little bit, so we're going to take it easy today. We got a nice purple to start us off. Darker, relatively saturated. Look, lock in, lock in. I was not locked in there, guys. I'm not going to lie. Oh, but this is it, though. Oh, a little bit darker. So we're above 9. That's all I care. Ooh. Purple, red, darker, saturated. More towards red. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Keep giving us those reds, please. Thank you. Fuck you. Oof, this is like freaking, what's that video game? It's the extraction shooter. Oh god. It was like popular for like 5 minutes. Brat Green? Is that a thing? Brat Green? I'm Googling this. Oh my god. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, I just had to see the thing. A little bit desaturated. Yes. Most things I have to Google to remember, which means I don't really know them. Purple? Maybe a bit more towards the blues. I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. It's gone. Oh, there's more towards the reds. Oh god, you're just killing me with this one. I don't even know what is the hue. This is blue? I have no idea what the hue was. Oh, it was purple. Oh, fuck, dude. I was doing so well until that last one. What the hell happened? Fuck you. How many individual parts make up a Boeing 747? Do we go 10,000? I feel like we're in the... Dude, I'm so blue. It's insane. Okay, we need to fix this. While we discuss. What the hell? I'm fixing this once and for all. Maybe 747? Should we go 74,000? 700? I think that's pretty funny. Oh my god, that makes me more blue. Wait, this is a totally normal color. I'm like normal now. Why did I, maybe I'm a little bit purple still, but like, or like purple orange. It's actually kind of a cool vibe. Yeah, like look, the brights are blue. Look at my shiny ass forehead. Millions. Millions? Let's go 74 million. No, 7.4 million. Not too bad, TS Block. Not too bad. Boeing Lufthansa. Not too shabby. You corrected me. I was about to throw in. I thought, yeah. I was being so conservative. Alrighty, here we go. Women's Final Cup Wembley. Old English sausage. Old English sausage, you have my heart. The churros, Sao Paulo, those are good. They are pretty great, but this just looks so insane. I mean, like, fuck. You only see this shit in the ads. And yet this person's just like, yeah, I got this normally. Let's go over there, please. $11 though. That's a It's a little bit rough. Let's see, rib roll and extras. That looks good as fuck. Or the Jockey Whopper Burger with holy fuck hot sauce. No! Oh, fuck. Okay, remember guys, we had to be in the mentality of the picky eater. What is the picky eater going to choose? Are they going to go for the bacon roll, or are they going to go for the bag of popcorn with 2 beers, 25 pounds? Oh my god. They're going to go for the bacon roll because it has the words bacon in it. And they're like, oh, bacon, yum, yum, yum. Like, what the fuck? Hot dog? Wow, that is the most, like, Gmod spawned in a prop, and it's a hot dog. No butter on that roll. Or hot dog over here. Let's go, please. Only 27? Okay, well, that's based on other statistics. The fried chicken looks pretty good. Or the jackhammer. This fried chicken actually looks quite good. And it's Japan. Thing in Japan. We know what to click. Margarita pizza. Ooh. Pires is gone, so... we can't get his opinion on it. Or the beast rib. Let's go this very nice looking pizza 6-7. Why is the pizza 6-7ing? Let's see. What is this? Cremosin? I don't know. Or the frauding hot dogs from New Zealand. Let's go the frauders. That's why they call them Frankfurters. Chana masala, or yep. I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't fuck with the peas and gravy. I can't do that. Pastel de carne. I don't know. Or Fritz. We're gonna. Oh no! 8 out of 10 today. That's rough. Polish sausage and chips or chicken curry pie. This looks better, so I think the picky eaters are gonna go here. Oh, I know my stuff. Meatball and Bami. I barely know her. I would like to meet Meatball and Bami. No, they seem like a swell couple. Beat the average today. Ooh, we are the average. The absolute scranner. You always love to see it. Let's continue. To the cuddle. Aw. Sorry. Sorry for what I'm about to do, my friend. Don't worry, poor little dinosaur. We have at least cut you evenly, right? So these are the winning conditions, which kind of is tough. What do they expect me to pull out a ruler? Let's see, Logan Paul or ChatGPT. Evil versus evil. One's greater evil, though. Nice abs, though. Trend must be working out for you. ChatGPT versus Starbucks. Best Buy versus Starbucks. We're going to go Starbucks. Oof. Scared me for a second, though. Who's the richest person in the world? Best Buy. Not as the answer, but we know that to be true. Toy Story versus who's the richest person in the world? I'm a dumb chud. 4 out of 5 Andy. It's okay. It's better than 3 out of 5, which is our like usual. Skrillex or Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter go crazy nowadays. Respect Skrillex. Offset. Ooh, I love Offset, but not beating Sabrina Carpenter, sadly. Rolling Stones probably goes crazy. There's a lot of 40-year-olds in this world who are confused. Paul McCartney versus the Rolling Stones. We love you, Paul. And then Pearl Jam. I don't know who this is, but it sounds familiar. This is my bedtime 99. Of course, thank you very much for joining us, Bird. Amazing work with your animations, and I cannot wait to hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I said all that with like a very monotone face. I feel like an NPC. Like I got yellow. It's such a cool color shift, and I'm fucking with it heavy. We got, you know, what are they called? Complementary colors. My friend used to make YouTube duets with Sabrina in 2012 before she became famous. Holy shit, get him in there. He's the reason. Those duets made her pop out. I don't actually know, but who's Pearl Jam? I'm clicking because I had a vibe. I was actually secretly Googling the answer in that time, guys. What do we got here? Everything Everywhere All at Once or Batman Begins? Shit. Oh, no. No. Fuck. Superhero movies. She got big on YouTube, went to Disney, and the rest is history. Guys. Superhero movies always are a little bit more inflated than they should be. Damn. The Father? We're gonna go Batman Begins. Oh, God. Indiana Jones. That was like a 7, right? Like it kind of pissed me off. No! Ow, fuck. Okay, 4 out of 5 again. The Revenant. Ooh, critically acclaimed Lost Ark for sure. I should have waited. What do you think here, Gizmo? I haven't been giving you enough time to type. Revenant? Okay, let's do it. Your band? Goodbye. Sailor Moon Eternal? Okay, respect, but Netflix original, so we already know it's a bit lower than it should be. Nice knowing you. I thought you meant, hey, that's a nice knowing you. Like you would have done the same thing. Not like, bye. Original Monopoly board? No, because this goes for a couple mil. 1 mil, not a couple, not even a mil. Okay. My posture was horrible right there, by the way. I was literally like this. Why were you guys letting me do this? Holy, there we go. Wow, that's a lot better. Jesus. Mercedes-Benz Uhlenhaut. I don't know. WhatsApp? A little bit of money, just a tiny bit, couple dollars. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it after this. I know we literally put like 3 lines down on our page, and this is going very slow. But why did I? Oh wait, no, we're good. Yeah, sorry. Lunch with Warren Buffett. Oh, dude, that meme. Would you rather have lunch with or stuff like that? Trivia. We got this. Signatures on the Declaration of Independence or countries that share a border with France. Get those numbers up, please. Are we counting like French territories and stuff as well? Songs with over 1 billion Spotify streams. I've been botting for a while, so let's get those numbers up. Peach level of pure water. I'd be very concerned if it was 450. Julius Caesar, he was 55. The spaced repetition of this game has made me know that. Years it took the Great Wall of China. It was like 300? Not 300, it was 2000. I'm a chud. Not too shabby. We beat them once again, guys. Yeah, I do want to call it here. Sure, it was a bit of an unproductive day. I got kind of pigeonholed myself. But hey, I'm going to go draw stuff that I love, which is typically naked people. And we'll meet again tomorrow. So once again, thank you, everybody. Rest my brain. I do need to rest that brain. Thank you all for watching. It's been pretty consistent. How many days have we streamed? Because I feel like a break. We should do a break soon. A day off. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So once again, thank you all, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.